fellow travelers, Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're here at the Hampton Inn, Manhattan, Times Square North Hotel. And I want to review this hotel because if you're looking for kind of a vanilla hotel here in Midtown, this actually isn't a bad option. If you've ever stayed at Hampton Inns before, it is just like almost all the other Hampton Inns, which is surprising how relatively large my room is compared to what I'm used to getting in some of the more, non-chain hotels here in New York City, okay? So that was kind of a nice thing. So if you're wondering where it is, it's on 8th Avenue between 51st and 52nd Street, and it's actually, literally like a few blocks from Times Square. You have Hell's Kitchen just around the corner to go find restaurants. About a 10-minute walk up the way, you got Central Park. If you're looking for some place to stay Midtown, this actually isn't a bad place to stay for the location, just in and of itself. Now, in terms of the hotel room itself, I just have a king room here, and it came with a king bed, which was actually comfortable, which I was quite surprised. It was a very comfortable bed. The room was actually very clean as well. I was very happy about that. You could see some wear and tear in the bathroom though, like in the ceiling, but that was obviously water damage for people taking showers. So, it's not perfect, but I'll be happy. I gotta say, I was very happy with the room. They have a nice desk where you can work out. They've got the chair you can sit in if you want to watch TV that way. You have the TV with all the channels you want to watch stuff with. Jocelyn would be very happy to know they have a full-length mirror. It's the door of the closet that's there that has a little pull-out thing to put your suitcase on. Also, it has the safe in there as well. Full bathroom, which I will tell you, the hot water gets nuclear hot very quickly. So if you're going in there, you might want to test the water first because it will melt your skin sometimes if you do it all the way. So be ready for that. Now, if you're looking at the amenities that are here, they do have free breakfast from 6 in the morning till 10 in the morning. However, meh would be my kind of definition of it, because you have so many people that stay here. They had the scrambled eggs and the sausage, which were both meh, and then they had some toast and other things you can do and some cereals. But there's so many people that stay here that it's not really conducive, but it's free. So if you're here in New York, you know how expensive it is. They do have a free breakfast here. But the thing is, there's restaurants all around here. There's a bagel place literally on the corner. You can go get bagels there and have a New York bagel with cream cheese and lox and all that kind of stuff, or however you want it, right nearby. Late night snacking, there's actually a bunch of pizza slice places right across the street you can do. But what's cool is actually, how most hotels have that little tiny kiosk thing? They have a whole shop. They have a whole 24-hour shop you can go to, get your drinks, get your food, get souvenirs and stuff like that right there. So if you got an early checkout, you got to get going, I forgot to get something for the kids, they have a few little things you can grab there, which was nice. They do have a workout room, but if you're here in New York and you're walking 10 miles a day or 15 kilometers a day just around Midtown, you're probably not going to use it, which might explain why it's not very big, but it has the basic stuff you need if you want to get a little bit of a workout in, if walking up to Central Park and running there isn't enough for you. Another thing I thought was kind of interesting is, have you really heard much from the background? Actually, for being in Midtown Manhattan, it's actually rather quiet, and I hear nothing from the hallway at all. That's really cool. There's no people going by and I hear their whole thing, or people from across the hall in the other room. I don't hear anything. Between the walls, I don't hear anything. You will hear people honking their horn outside, but it's still very muted. So I was actually able to sleep here very well. And they have the blackout curtains as well, which makes things wonderful because it is literally pitch black in here when you try to sleep, which is cool. I will say, if you are going to be staying here, make sure you close your windows at night because there's offices and apartments across the street that people are in. So sometimes you might see something interesting too, or they might be seeing something interesting in your room. So do be aware of that. I can see a lady doing her makeup in the window right now. So just be aware of that. Another thing I liked is they actually had the cleaning crew coming through every day in all the rooms. That was really nice. You don't have to have them do it. You can just talk to them. The cleaning staff were very friendly. I made friends with my lady out in the hall, and we've been talking every day we've been here, which has been nice. But that's the thing, is the service has been very nice, whether it's the person checking you in, the concierge, the security guys. Everyone's been very friendly. Oh, if you're going to be coming back late at night, which you will, it's New York City, you do need to show your key card to get into the room, to get into the hotel for security purposes. So that's pretty normal stuff here in New York. If you're looking to drive in here, it's not free park. You got to pay to park. But what's cool is the parking garage is literally next door. So it's not it's 2 blocks away in this. it's actually right here, so that can make things easier. And you can pay your parking with them and then just head out from there. Also, what's nice is you can leave your luggage here. They have left luggage for you, so you know, if you have a later day flight, you can check out, leave your luggage, go explore the city, come back, grab your stuff, and go, which is really cool. And for my fellow travelers who don't want to leave their furry friends at home, this is a pet-friendly hotel. It's a $125 pet fee to bring them, but you can. So that's kind of a nice thing if you want to bring Fido with you on your travels. That is kind of cool. And if you're looking for transportation options, the subway is right here, and you have multiple lines which are really close by, which makes things easy. Like yesterday, I took the train straight out to Brooklyn to go hang out with my buddy out there, and it was so nice. I'm like, oh wow, 50th Street down to, was it Union Street out in Brooklyn? Boom, oh my gosh, that D train totally hooked me up. So you have multiple options when you are here, which is really cool. And I'll be honest, though this is a very vanilla hotel, it's clean, the bed was comfortable, the people were nice, it's a good location for like a tourist kind of thing. I'm sure locals would be like, oh, that's such a boring place to stay, but when you're a tourist, you want convenience to sites, and you have that from here. So I gotta give this a nice recommendation. I'm not gonna say it was cheap, so my average cost per night after taxes was just over $400, so it's not a cheap option. However, there aren't a lot of cheap options in New York City, and for the size of the room I've got, I'm actually okay with that, because I've stayed at places for like $350 a night, which literally was like a single bed and like 3 feet on the side and a bathroom, and that was it. And this one here, I mean, you have enough space. I mean, I can literally like do yoga here. Me, like big dude, can do yoga and all kinds of stuff. So that was kind of cool. So I hope this helps you know a bit more about the Hampton Inn Times Square North hotel here in Manhattan. So if you have other hotels you want us to go review, put it in the comment section below. When we go travel, we'll do our best to go stay there. And I hope you have a great travels wherever you're staying. Oh, and if you have suggestions of what we should look at hotels in our reviews, because we're trying to learn how to do them better, put it down in the comment section below so we can learn how to do better reviews for you, so you know if it's the right place for you to stay. Because this would be good for people of all ages, families, retirees, all kinds of stuff. Oh, there is one bad thing here though. They only have 2 elevators, so in the morning when it's breakfast time, sometimes it stops on every single floor going down, and that means if you're in the middle floors, it might take a little bit longer to get an elevator. Otherwise, it was actually pretty good. So, have a great time when you're here in New York. I mean, you will. It's New York City, so I'm not worried about that. But have a great stay, and I'll say bye from here in New York.